So guys, I almost skipped this Euro AUD sell setup trade because TradingView and MT5 was giving me two different stories entirely. On the MT5, I was seeing a valid break of structure to confirm the bearish movement. While on the TradingView, I was seeing a sweep of liquidity on both the 4-hour time frame and on the 2-hour time frame. Now, which chart should I trust? I got confused. I didn't know what chart to trust. So at this point in time, I didn't even know what chart to trust anymore. But looking at the overall trend is bullish. But in a bullish movement, before price gets to your buy POI for the continuation, for the bullish continuation, you can sell, which is a counter trend towards your POI, which is a counter trend. So you can sell towards your POI, but you shouldn't sell below 50% of the entire structure, of the entire swing structure. So I was like, okay, since price hasn't gotten to this my buy POI, maybe I should take a short sell towards the buy POI. So I was not looking for conferences. That's why I had to open my MT5 to check if there's a valid conference. This TradingView was giving me a sweep of liquidity. So I wanted to confirm if that sweep of liquidity was actually valid. Then that was why I opened my MT5. And when I opened my MT5, I was seeing a break of structure, which is valid for a bearish movement. And that's how I took the trade. So what was the outcome of the trade? So guess, guys, what was the outcome of this trade? Did I hit TP or did I take a loss? Guys, this is the entire structure. So my plan was to buy this Euro AUD from this POI. That's when price come and tap into this POI. I plan on buying from this POI, but price didn't come here. So that's yesterday. I was now like, okay, since price doesn't come to this POI and from the MT5, this week was giving me a break of structure on the 4-hour time frame. As you can see, this trading view is giving me sweep of liquidity. Do you get? So when I saw this sweep of liquidity, I was skeptical. Plus, this entire move happening on the discount zone, around the discount zone. I was not like, since this sweep of liquidity happened around this discount zone, and there was a previous buy around here. I was not like, since this entire structure is looking like a sweep of liquidity to continue the buy movement. I was not like, who knows if this thing is going to sell, because it didn't align with my trading plan. But when I opened my MT5, I was not having a different structure entirely. But when I checked my MT5, I was seeing a break of structure around here. This dodgy candle was a long candle, which gave me a break of structure on the MT5. So I was like, okay, since there's break of structure on the MT5 and a break of structure signifies continuation sell, could it be that this entire structure is a valid sell setup? So what I just did, when price came to this PY, when price came to this zone, to this other block zone, I started seeing rejection on the 4-hour. If you can see, there's two indecision candle around this zone. There's two indecision candle around this zone. So when I saw that indecision candle, I was like, okay, probably it could be that price wants to actually sell from here. Maybe the MT5 break of structure was actually correct. So I entered for the sell, and of course I took a loss. TradingView was actually right. The sweep of liquidity was actually valid. So after taking the loss, I went back to my charts, the TradingView, to see what could be the issue. And then I reached out to a friend of mine and complained to him that I saw a valid break of structure on the MT5, but my TradingView was giving me the super liquidity, and that my friend told me that it was spread, that was the reason I saw the break of structure on the MT5, that was spread. It made me to understand that understanding your platform is as important as understanding market structure. And another mistake I made was to break my trading plan. I wasn't supposed to sell in a discounted zone. I was supposed to avoid anything sell and instead look for a buy opportunity. So if you are following this journey of becoming a constantly profitable forex trader, do well to subscribe and let's learn and grow together.